What are we seeing inside of ourselves, and what does it mean? If we simplified everything and said, hey, every thought I think, every word I say, every action I take, every decision I make is either feeding the whole of the light or it's feeding the whole of the darkness. And I want to ask myself, what do I want to do? What area of the planet, what area of energy do I want to align with and support with the entirety of my being, with all my heart, and with every ounce of my intention, knowing that I'm not perfect and that we as humans aren't perfect, but we are working and striving towards, at least those of us on a path of light, we're striving towards moving in to embodying ourselves as beings and healers that are bringing goodness and love and light and positivity to the planet. And in order to make that choice and be able to actually manifest that, we actually have to be willing to look at every dark corner inside of us. And we have to recognize it as such. We cannot imagine that our hurt feelings gives us the right to inflict harm on someone else, either through words or thoughts or feelings or deeds. So that's an easy one that we can all look at, and we can imagine that there are times where we feel like, hey, if somebody, cuts us off on the road, or somebody's rude to us or something like that, hey, I can be rude back. I can scream back. That's okay. They need to know. And there are a million ways I can talk myself in to believing and feeling like I have the right to be reactive in a mean way to somebody else, that there's moments where that is okay. So right there, imagine that you are just fueling the darkness, because this is an operation of darkness. The idea that there is that kind of action reaction effect in the world, and that it's okay, and that it's untethered, that we can all participate in that, and then the world can be completely chaotic, and it's okay because it's what that side wants. But it starts very small, and it really starts in the exact moment that we feel offended or our feelings get hurt. In that moment that we feel like a victim of some kind, we've immediately created an attack towards whoever it is we feel deserves it. Unraveling that is quite a feat. Being able to recognize it, see it, acknowledge it, and then say, I want to choose differently. This is one of the most urgent practices that each of us need to do. We need to see and recognize and acknowledge the different parts of us that are in play, and that some of those parts are just unchecked. We are not paying attention. We seem to not care. We don't think it's a big deal because we're not really hurting anyone. But this energy compounds on itself, And again, it grows and grows and grows, and it grows inside of us. So on that day, when you ask yourself, why am I not where I want to be? And why haven't I gotten to where I want to go? You can look and see all the areas that you are ignoring, all the moments that you have a negative, mean judgment thought to somebody else and that you're not addressing it. All the times where you feel like you're giving yourself a right to be all of the things that we know we can go through and feel, that every one of those are the things that are holding you back on your path. Those are the things that are holding the whole world back. I believe that, yes, on one hand, we actually have to accept the world as is right now, and we have to accept ourselves, including the parts that are dark, including the parts that are hurt, including the parts that don't believe that we can create big enough change to make a difference in the world. And I believe that as we do all that, that every day, with every breath we take, we have a chance to change our destiny. And every single positive thing we do will create an impact on the world. Meaning that as you start to create avenues of forgiveness, as you start to do random acts of kindness, as you begin to fuel and feed positivity and goodness in this world, we have a chance. We don't have to have all the answers right now. We just have to have the commitment right now to saying that we are going to align ourselves with love, with our hearts. We're going to align ourselves with each other and create a pathway, moment to moment, of healing and goodness. That we are going to foster generosity and compassion and empathy and understanding and all of the things and all of the ideas that we know that bring warmth and comfort and safety to ourselves and others.